Good morning. It's Tracy. How are you this morning? Let's talk. How many languages do you know? How many languages can you speak? Is it 1? Is it 2? Is it 3? Is it 10? Is it 20? How many different languages do you know? If you know at least one, then you qualify for this next prize. And this next prize is the wonderful prize of communication. Yes, we can talk about it. Let's think about it first. Let's think about why we may not talk about it. It's something that possibly didn't start with us. It didn't even start with our parents or our grandparents or our great-grandparents. It went way back. Way back. Way back. When times was way different. When everybody know I would have been lynched 2 months ago. Shit, longer than that. No, in my mouth. I may not have made it past the age of 3, though in my mouth. But it's something that started way back when in our own ancestral tree. And this is no joke. Because think about it. Back then, we couldn't just speak out. We couldn't just say what was on our mind. We couldn't just talk about it. There was no discussion. There was no mediation. There was no compromise. It wasn't even a democracy. It was like you either get the shit done or you're going to get beat, whipped, killed, or some other bullshit. Let's think about it. So, people that look like me, that have color in their skin like me, especially men, they had to take on a different path. They had a different type of struggle. They had to take the beatings and the whippings. They had to take watching their wives being raped over and over again. They had to take watching their wives birth these children that they knew were not theirs and say nothing if they wanted to live. So it's like because of that is a generational curse that has been passed down over and over and over and over and over amongst the men. And so they do the bottle effect. They bottle the shit up. They bottle it, they stuff it, they try and ignore it, they try and don't see it, they try and don't feel it. And once you get to a certain point, the shit starts coming out in different ways. It either comes out as aggression, it comes out as jealousy, it comes out as health situations, health complications. It comes out as rheumatoid arthritis. It comes out as issues with your knee, issues with your heart, issues with your brain. It comes out your colon. Every way. Muscular. It comes out. We cannot stop it because it needs to come out. It needs to be said, whatever it is. Whatever it is, it's important. And it needs to be said. We have to start talking. our men, they have to start talking. Fuck what society think. Fuck what somebody else think. Whoever said don't talk about it is a fool. They don't know what they're talking about. That's a miserable person. That's somebody who has nothing going for them. That's somebody who's probably alone and miserable, refusing to change, refusing to grow, refusing to be open, refusing to heal, because they are afraid. They're afraid of using their big boy words. They're afraid of being ridiculed. They're afraid of somebody not connecting with them as opposed to connecting with them. They're afraid. They feel like they are on an island by themselves. And I don't know why. Because for every one of our strong black men, there is someone out there, a strong black woman, whether it is a mother, whether it is a sister, whether it is an aunt, a friend. There's someone out there that can connect with you and understand what you're going through until the bitter end of that era, and you're able to let that go. And somebody, that same person is going to be that same person that's going to be at your graduation, sitting there remembering how she watched you grow. So don't be afraid to talk about it. We need to talk about it. Our men need to talk to our women, and our women need to talk to our men. It's not a competition. It's a cooperation. The only way for us to get better as a people, as a race, even as a motherfucking nation, is to be able to really talk about it. To really be able to talk about it. That's part of our reparations. That is part of our reparations. It's not just the acres. It's not just the mules. It's letting go of that limited belief, that non-communication that we learn from them fools. Way back when, before we even could say a word, we knew way back then that we definitely had something that needed to motherfucking be heard. It's a generational curse of fear, of survival. But we don't understand that generational curse of fear and survival is us looking at our women like they're a rival. We have to share our thoughts. We got to share our emotions. We have to share that love. That's better than any other motherfucking potion. We have to learn to talk about it. Set yourself free. If you have a problem over here, come talk to me. Don't talk to the person over there. Don't add a 3. You got a problem with me. Come talk to me. If you got a problem with me, don't try and put no salt or no vein or nothing bullshit like that on my motherfucking name. Especially if I don't even know that we in some type of game. Because I'm coming to you direct. I'm coming to you straight. I'm coming to you like I'm a 10. Not like I'm an 8. So in return, I expect, I demand, I deserve for you to bring me that respect. If it's our relationship that you'd like to preserve. But if you've already stabbed me in my back, spoke ill of my name, had some bullshit intentions, threw shit in the game, out of all of those people that I can think of right now, there's only one who can step across that bow. Other than that, if it was part of your game, I hope you have fun, motherfucker. And guess what? Now you can forget my motherfucking name. Tracy was here, but now I'm gone and left my name to carry on. Those who knew me well, and those who didn't can go to hell.